so fascinating to all of us. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So when did this mission begin, and how long did it take for the spacecraft to arrive there?
We've been working the MAVEN mission for a dozen years, but we launched it in September of 2014, so just over a year ago, and we've collected almost a year's worth of data now. We're trying to study the history of the atmosphere. The geological evidence tells us that Mars had a
finally starting to warm up a bit after most valley neighborhoods bottomed out in the low to mid 40s today for a second morning in a row. Freeze warning for the high country has now expired. We've still got some cool temperatures. We'll show you those up north here in a moment, but we've got a much warmer weekend ahead. We are now going to start climbing on both our afternoon highs and our overnight lows, but it will be a short-lived warm up. We're already tracking the next storm set to arrive by the start of next week. Dry for the deserts, but that storm could bring some rain and snow to the high country. For the valley, it will bring another cool down along with some wind. Temperatures right now, 21 in Flagstaff. They got down to the teens this morning earlier. 29 in Payson and 34 in Prescott, 27 for Show Low and 44 for Globe, 46 in Tucson. Satellite and radar across the west shows clear skies right now. High pressure going to slowly start to build in over the next couple of days. It's going to make for a really nice weekend ahead. Futurecast timeline here in the corner shows as we go into this afternoon, again, abundant sunshine, slightly warmer temperatures than yesterday, and as we head into tomorrow, that warm-up continues. We'll start off still pretty cool in the morning, not as cool as this morning and yesterday morning, but we will start to warm it up a little bit. And as we get into Sunday, clear skies and more temperatures that are in the low 80s, but you can see that storm system coming our way by next week. Highs today look like this: 74 for Peoria and Litchfield Park, 73 today in Scottsdale.
Now, so we're trying to understand.
I mean, it's really a strong report. Job gains across the board, many different industries. This goes.
No.
And right now what we see is good signs all across. But as Robin mentioned, you know markets, right? A little bit of perverse thinking sometimes. When the numbers first came out, we did see the Dow futures turn a bit lower.
Seen the movie, and is this pretty close to reality? As
Right now, it is starting to warm up a little bit. We are in the 30s there right now, but we're moving from the low 30s. They had that freeze warning up there into the mid to upper 30s right now. And later today, they're going to be in the low 60s, maybe upper 50s. So it'll be a beautiful day up there in the high country. Over the weekend, if you're going to take a little road trip, they'll stay dry, although temperatures will be a little bit warmer up there. Still pretty beautiful weather. As we head into next week, we're talking about another storm system that is coming our way. It's going to bring, again, dry weather for the valley, but in the high country, we may see a little bit more snow. It doesn't look like the wettest storm at this point, but it will bring us some winds here in the valley, and it'll drop those temperatures back down to the 40s. So keep those sweatshirts handy because we'll be dressing in those warm weather clothes this weekend. But next week, it's going to cool back down. Okay, Javier, I think we're going to send it up in Sedona. You are inside a gallery this morning. This looks cool. Good morning.
Oh, the places you'll go, April Warnicki, by Dr. Seuss, of course.
Quite the day if that were to happen.
All right. So on Sunday, our sister network CNN is re-airing the film I'll Be Me about singer Glenn Campbell's farewell tour. Campbell decided to stop touring after he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And for nearly 3 years, Dr. Sanjay Gupta has been following Sandy Halperin, a former Harvard assistant professor who has early onset Alzheimer's.
he was a senior citizen.
I believe 78, but I'm not entirely sure.
Years of service through the Cold War. We're not going to see George Herbert Walker Bush's like again.
Astronaut for Halloween. So he has big dreams to be one of you one day.
That would be an honor.
I know. So I hope that the program continues for decades to come, or something's done, because the younger generation, it's so important for them to continue to learn and
that's what
see.
we're all about as human beings.
Yes, yeah.
And the 5-year-old actually is the right age. He could be the first astronaut to land on Mars.
Well,
wow,
listen.
there you go. We're going to record this.
Carter.
Play it to him every day.
Yes, I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you. Our regards to everybody at NASA. I feel like I'm so much closer to NASA now that I'm reading the book The Martian.
I need to read that book, or at least go see the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Corey's checking out drag boat racing. It's happening this weekend at Wild Horse Pass Lake.
He's joining us straight ahead. Rod's also going to chat with Chris Wallace. All ahead.
Fox Friday means family fun with a new batch of culinary whiz kids.
Yo, how old?
9.
Have you tasted this yet?
No, that's really good.
MasterChef Junior premiere. Then get on board, get on the ball, and go nuts.
Oh my God!
It's the return of World's Funniest.
Tonight, all starting at 7 on Fox 10.
Justin Timberlake parties in Nashville.
Justin Timberlake's going country, dude.
And he bangs Jessica Biel.
He doesn't bang her, he married her.
An all-new TMZ.
Tonight at 6:30 on Fox 10.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at Westworld. Browse over 50 hot tubs from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. Show admission is free. That's the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at Westworld. Visit spaexpo.com.
Buy one rug, get 2 free. I'm Ingrid from World of Rugs.
This shows what his original, pen and ink artwork looked like. So
about the 43 years because the son's presidency was ending,